we're good.
We're on!
Yay! Okay, hello. We're glad you could make it. This is the VVS Declassified podcast. I'm Carly Hinman.
I'm Rachel Collins.
And today, as guests, we have...
Katelyn Litwak.
Adam Chandler.
Thank you again for coming. Fate kinda tried to do a little... What's the word? I don't know,
I don't know either.
Don't mind me.
This is just gonna be her yelling at you the
Yeah.
whole time, I guess.
So again, thanks for coming. You're our first relevant guests.
You had irrelevant guests?
What?
Relevant.
Yeah, we've had a lot of irrelevant guests.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you're...
We're happy to be
Yeah,
here.
we're glad you're...
Not to name names.
So should we just get straight into Cinderella then?
Yeah, we should probably talk about why they're here.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, it's
She's
musical
staring
time.
at the microphone like you can see her.
Well, that's how I visualize, man. Don't call me out.
Man.
Plus, it'd be weird if I was just staring at Chandler here. Like, if you guys don't know, we're talking about the musical.
What's a musical?
Heck if I know. Why don't you
Oh.
tell me?
Katelyn?
Nope, you're the music teacher.
Oh, wait, yeah, maybe you guys should say your roles in the musical.
I am a part of the ensemble and the cast, and I am assistant director.
Yes, round of applause for Katelyn.
So proud. I am the director, and that is all. That's all I do.
Not as impressive.
Thank you so much.
So do you guys have any misconceptions you want to address about the show, or anything like you want to talk about right off the bat that you...
That was a very deep question to hit us with right at the beginning.
Well,
Hopefully you can edit all my answers.
no, we can't.
Misconceptions.
Well, yeah, anything you want people to know, just that you can think of off the top of your head.
Well, I have a lot of things that I want people to know. I would say a common misconception is that musicals are like an elitist thing, and that is not true. Musical theater is for everybody. Theater is for everybody. We try to make things very accessible for audiences of all ages. So Cinderella is definitely one of those shows that will be relevant for kids and for adults.
Nice word there.
Thank you so much. Proud of that from you from the beginning.
So we actually have a couple of questions
Okay, good.
from our Instagram page. Maybe we should talk about those.
Okay. What's your handle?
Is this the time for the plug? We have an Instagram page which
smooth.
recently reached 90 followers.
Woo!
And so you can find us on Instagram at VVS_Declassified, or if you just type in VVS, we're like the fourth thing to come up. We're actually a lot of progress with that. We got our music and our logo done.
We have an intro.
Yeah, we have an intro now, so
Sweet.
you guys can't hear it now, but
But
when you've watched the video on YouTube...
I heard it already.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I follow the Instagram page.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I also follow, I think.
You think? Better
Or
make
maybe you followed me.
Oh,
I'll
Wow.
follow back.
No follow
Don't
please
worry.
do.
Trying to be conscientious of my ratio.
Alrighty. I do that too. Like on my personal Instagram, I don't want to seem like a loser. So, like, sometimes, like, it's kind of lame of me, but I'll, like, follow people who I don't know and they'll follow me back, and then I'll unfollow them.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
good.
Wow.
No, you're not
Like,
alone.
it's shady of me, I know, but it's like, I don't know why. Sometimes I'll just divide my followers by the people I follow, or vice versa, to see, like, my ratio, and I'm like, that doesn't look good. But...
This is the best podcast ever.
It's your first time being on a podcast.
Okay, fine. I listen to them though.
There you go. But back to our questions.
Okay, yeah.
I'm torn because I don't know if I want to say their names or not. But one
Just say it.
person said, "What is the biggest challenge of putting on a musical?"
Oh, the biggest challenge, like if we were ranking things.
Yes, I guess we're ranking
I don't
things
know.
then.
Okay, we are because I
Number
said so.
one, I
So,
don't know. Number two,
Number one,
I
I'm
don't
not
care.
sure. Number two, definitely would be that there are so many people involved. So between cast, crew, pit orchestra, And then adults that get paid and adults that volunteer, there's over 100 people. So for me, a challenge is coordinating all of those people for rehearsals, and especially when we get to like 2 or 3 weeks before the show and we're running through everything. That is definitely a challenge for me, to be in charge of all those people.
It's kind of like herding cats.
Wrangling
Yes.
children.
Oh.
Wrestling children.
No?
And also with that, it's hard to make
illegal.
sure that everybody's on the same page. There's a lot of
pages in the script, yeah.
that too. But there's also, since there's so many people involved, not everybody receive the same information, and so then there's a lot of confusion there.
What we're saying is communication is a challenge.
Yes.
As with anything.
I think that's a well-answered question then.
Thank you so
Are you
much.
evaluating how well they
Maybe
answer
I
I'm
feel good about
constantly
myself.
evaluating the worth of everyone around me.
Or you just validate them and set.
That's
Yeah.
what I did.
Okay.
Can I come on again, even when it's
Yeah.
not musical time?
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this.
I'm glad. Our next question: how strong is the cast this year? Like
How strong? Like
Yeah.
physically?
physically, mentally, emotionally.
Well, we
As a
can-
whole, they can
carried-
lift approximately 4,000 pounds.
We lifted a platform from
If
the
I could
basement.
whistle.
Oh, wow,
Yes.
really?
Yeah, and then I got a sinus infection from inhaling all the mold, but it's fine.
Ooh, mold.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this is gonna. Shh.
That was a joke, everyone.
There's
Yes.
no mold around here. We got rid of
There's
it
no
all.
Warren
Don't you know
Buffing
that?
say.
The cast is super strong. We have a growing middle school drama program and a 5th and 6th grade drama program in all of the elementary buildings. So the kids that are coming up have quite a bit of experience, more than they have had in years past.
Wait, we have elementary drama.
We do.
In
5th
all
and 6th
schools
grade
now?
drama club at Weddell and J.D. Georgia
Oh
and
my-
McAllister.
Okay, when I was a spring
Youngin.
chicken.
Oh, me
When I
too,
was,
grasshopper.
Yeah, when I was tiny and tolerable, I I was quite into the musicals in elementary school. Well, they weren't musicals; they were uncomfortable. And I remember just how bad I was. So if they're better than me, we're in great shape. Because I played the Dormouse in Alice in Wonderland,
Oh.
and I played Wendy in Peter Pan. But that was
That was a
kind of-
good one. I remember that.
Was it good? I
Yeah.
just remember like looking around like this is boring.
Hopefully people don't do that for Cinderella.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, there's gonna be music instead of just like a radio in the corner of the
This
stage.
is true. Yes.
But go on about our cast. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't even know what I was saying. They're good. They're strong kids. They are dedicated and invested in the program. There are a handful of people who have never done drama club before, never done a musical. But most of them have. So we have a really solid foundation for the leads and all of the people in the ensemble.
Do you want to talk about your cast lineup?
Do you want to talk about your cast lineup, Madam President?
Lineup.
I also have a nice Google Doc
Cheat
here.
sheet?
Just
Oh
in
my
case.
God, where'd you get that?
I wonder who gave it to me.
I
That
wonder,
is
do we
amazing.
want to talk about that first before we start with the lineup? No?
Oh, I don't care. You can talk about
Okay.
whatever
Go
you
ahead.
want.
So,
Go on.
what Rachel's referring to is a dramaturgy packet that was made by a few select students from the drama club, including myself. And for those of you who don't know what dramaturgy is, it has to do with researching the show and the playwrights and to see the context of the time period and how that relates to the storyline. It helps to understand the show more in depth.
I didn't know that. Thank you. For
I didn't
sharing.
know that either.
She wouldn't know anything, but
I don't know anything. But thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
So now with the cast,
The cast.
who is in it?
Okay, so we have members from the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior class, as well as a few
Middle
middle
school.
schoolers, and we have
5th
a
and 6th graders.
few 5th and 6th
How do
graders.
they get here? Do they drive?
They, most of them, yes. Yep, they carpool
Hmm.
with one another. Yep.
Sorry, I keep interrupting to be snarky.
I kind of like it when it's for Katelyn. So, do you want us to tell you who was playing who? Is
Yeah,
that what you
'cause
meant?
Yes, because I don't
okay.
know. obscured that information from my eyes.
Oh, good,
In
okay.
preparation to be shocked.
Oh, here it is,
Oh.
Rennie. Cinderella is being played by Haley Moore, a sophomore,
Whoop whoop.
here at VBS,
Okay.
obviously.
From Rome.
Well, you never know.
She's very valuable.
Very. Prince Christopher Topher, is being played by Caden Maris, who is also a sophomore.
All right.
The fairy
Sophomores.
godmother is being played by Helena Clanton. She is a sophomore. Who am I forgetting? A lot of people.
Yes, you are
The
forgetting about
stepmother, the evil stepmother, Madame, is being played by Jaden Wong, who is a senior. And the two stepsisters, Gabrielle is played by Riley Collins, who's a sophomore, and Charlotte is played by Zala Etuale, who is a junior. Sebastian, who is one of Prince Topher's right-hand people, he's kind of evil. He's played by Caleb Lighthall, who is a sophomore. And Lord Pinkleton, who is a member of the Prince's Court, is played by Nolan Miller, who is a freshman.
Now, Pinkleton. What
I was not done.
nationality?
Jean-Michel, who is Gabrielle's love interest. I'm just going to keep going.
All right.
It's played by
Wait, that's Kyle Hollick. I know
Yes,
that.
it
I
is.
saw him practicing his lines.
He's a star. He's new to us this
And
year.
he's
to
a
Drama
senior.
Club. He's a senior, and it's his one and only time doing Drama Club.
Good luck.
And
First and
he
last.
wished that he did it sooner. Okay, now your question, after you so rudely cut me off, was what?
Lord Pinkleton.
Mm-hmm.
What nationality is that name?
That is a great question that I don't have an answer
Like,
to.
I can't blame you. I don't know either.
Not sure where
but-
his family tree started.
Yeah, like is that like a
Roots.
Scandinavian name?
Probably, yeah. It seems like it would be
Pinkle.
Dutch.
Pinkle.
Now, do you remember the question that you asked me the other day about where the mice were?
Yes. Who and why are the mice not here?
So there are mice that you'll see, like some fake mice on stage, but those
Are they large?
They are small.
Oh.
Unless they have eaten something since I've last seen them. The mice are
You
in
have
the
real rats that you've trained.
They're
keeping
called
real
fancy
rats
rats.
at the school in a cage in the main office.
Oh wait, did they get out? I saw some.
We have seen some.
Yeah.
They
They add to the atmosphere of the show
They
by
do.
leaving droppings and other
Yes, that's
nests.
exactly what they do. No, they're part of the Disney adaptation of Cinderella, and they're not in the Rodgers and Hammerstein
Yes.
version, the musical version from 1957.
Do you want to give a synopsis of the Rodgers and Hammerstein version of Cinderella then?
A synopsis. Okay.
Just.
Is that really necessary?
Is that some
It
of the
is.
choreography from the musical?
If I was the choreographer, it would be.
Who is the choreographer?
Nicole Rossi. She is an Oneida alumni, but she loves working here at VBS.
Because
with
we're
all of
better,
us.
yeah.
And we love
are
her.
Great people, and we do love her.
All right, go on, Katelyn.
Talk now.
Speak.
So, a synopsis of Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella. There's Cinderella, and her father,
Dead.
dead. Yes, very
Gone?
dead.
Incredibly dead.
And so she
Missed the
lives
boat.
with her evil stepmother and her two stepsisters, and none of them are very nice people. And Ella gets the nickname Cinderella by her stepmother because of she sits with the cinders, something
By
along
the
those
fire or
lines.
something like
Something
She's
that.
a
along
cinder
those-
maid,
The
right?
stepmother makes some
Yeah.
dumb joke about it.
Yes.
Is it a dumb joke?
It is. No
Yes.
one laughs, and she goes, ah!
That's what I like to call a joke that goes over everyone else's heads. It happens to me constantly.
Oh, I'm so sorry
Yeah.
that happened to you. As Caitlin falls out of her chair.
Okay. So,
Welcome back to Caitlin giving us a rundown of the show's plot.
I think Mr. Chandler should replace my spot in the show. And it should be these two. Because
I don't think so.
I'd listen to that more than
I
listen
need
to
you to look at me so I know, like, when I'm going too far with something stupid. Because that happens more often than anything else.
okay, so back to Cinderella.
Right.
So,
That's it.
I think she's alone and abused.
I think what would be better for you is to maybe. Are there differences between the Disney version
yes.
and the Rodgers
Yes.
and Hammerstein
In this one,
version?
she's a brunette. No, she's not.
In this one, it's Carly Rae Jepsen.
well, that's a replacement.
What?
No. It was originally played by Laura Osnes. Is that how you say her name?
Mhm.
And she is amazing.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
Differences between the two.
differences.
So, is the dress white or blue in this adaptation?
it
The dress is white.
Good.
No blue dress. No mice.
No mice, no rats.
Fairy godmother is there. Pumpkin turns into the carriage.
Dog.
No.
Is the
No
dog?
dog. There's no dog.
What about the birds that, like,
There's no
wash your
birds.
hair?
No. Nope. She
No?
washes her own hair. If
What
at
kind
all.
of musical is this?
It's very strange. I do agree. Differences. Pumpkin.
They're different characters. In the Disney adaptation, Jean-Michel is not there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
not either is Pinkleton or Sebastian.
The crab?
There's no king and queen.
No,
I don't
that's
know. Is
the
that
Little
in the Disney
Mermaid?
one?
No, in the original Rodgers and Hammerstein,
Okay,
there
but not in the
was-
Disney.
but not in this version
I'm
of
gonna get
Rodgers
yelled
and
at for
Hammerstein.
sitting too close to the microphone.
It's okay.
Still midnight. Like she has to be home by midnight. She loses her glass shoe
So,
slipper.
Venetian glass.
Yeah.
one thing I heard from the musical is that there's a
Where'd you hear this from?
revolutionary,
War.
no. There's like,
Right in the middle.
there is a
George Washington walks out.
force. Wait, no, that's Abe. It's gonna go into the force
Preamble?
war. Preamble. Yeah, whatever you call it.
I don't know. where
Ragnar
we're
would be
going
disappointed.
into. Sorry, Mr. Ragnar.
What? No, there's like a dude,
Okay.
Jean-Michel.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Jean-Michel.
He
Is a revolutionary.
yes.
Yeah.
And he has a ponytail.
He.
What?
Is that what happens?
Well, Kyle Hollick doesn't have a ponytail. Kyle, if
Will
you're
he be
listening,
growing
please
it
get
out?
a ponytail. In the next 3 weeks, we
Have you never
expect that
seen
he'll have a
him wear one in
ponytail.
chorus?
Oh, doesn't he
He
do
has-
this
yeah.
one?
That's
Don't
like a
know.
unicorn, though. I wouldn't call that's like Pebbles and Bam Bam. I wouldn't call
That's
that.
like me when I was a baby.
Perfect.
No, I wasn't.
He is like for the people.
Okay,
Yes.
so he
And
is
the
the
prince-
Bernie Sanders of their day.
He is a little like socialist libertarian.
Okay,
Wants the people to
all right.
get what they want.
What is the political commentary of this?
That's a great question, and we try to stay away from that.
All right.
Some years we push the envelope with things like last year during Legally Blonde, and some years we don't, and that's this year during Cinderella.
We're playing it safe.
Playing it very safe.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Mm.
Rated G.
In this explosive political climate.
Except
Amen.
for
In this campus
Stepsister's Lament.
What's racy about that?
Oh, not racy, just
So-
not PG.
Oh.
Does this
It's more
musical
PG-13.
Does this musical draw any like I know you said it's not like the original
Mhm.
Disney movie, but
sorry.
what about the? How dare you? What about the sequels the Disney Cinderella sequels?
Cinderella
I
For
didn't even know
instance,
there were
three.
sequels.
Oh, they're
I
brilliant.
haven't seen them.
There's
I didn't know
Cinderella
that.
2,
Why
which
not?
is her getting used to life in the palace, and there's Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time, wherein one of the Anastasia, she
Anastasia.
not it's Anastasia.
Oh.
They're English. They don't know how to pronounce things.
Mm.
But she gets the magic wand. Well, the stepmother gets the magic wand, and she uses the spell to turn Anastasia into a look-alike of Cinderella, and she marries the prince.
None of this happens in the musical version.
Wait,
I'm so sorry.
What about wearing the Bippity Boppity Boo song?
That's not in there
is no
either.
bippity-boppity boop.
It's very
There's
sad.
Folderol and Fiddle Dee Dee.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm getting this. Okay. Thank you for tolerating.
Well, how do you know so much about Cinderella 2?
Oh, I've got them on
and-
Blu-ray.
Oh? do
Not
you
even
watch them
DVD.
every day? Or
No, they were just such good movies. They made a very big impact on my childhood.
Right.
I only had to see them once, much like I only had to see Wall-E once. And then I got a DS game. That doesn't have much to do with the. Oh, I'm on 2%. I have 2 minutes remaining on my Chromebook. Oh, golly jeez, how does this happen? Gotta put that aside.
Golly jeez.
Are there any naughty words in the play?
It's
None.
cheap.
No naughty words.
All right. Now here's a couple of questions I actually want to ask Rachel, because
Oh,
we see a
why
lot from
me?
you guys, because you're on ensemble. You're up in.
You never see me.
Well, no, we see your influence in the way people move.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But Rachel, she is the filthy shadow which moves the wall. Rachel.
Oh, yes, Rachel is in stage crew.
Yeah, she
Rachel
is a
is
little.
filthy.
Yeah.
A shadow. I mean, she is a shadow.
Same thing.
So you've got a lot of physically
Aggression.
tasking manual labor ahead of you.
That's what she's got.
One might even say you will become an Olympian athlete in the next week over break, with Finnerty cracking the whip. So
She better not listen to me.
So what are you like? Are there any big scene changes that you think are gonna hurt you?
Yes. Yes. I think the carriage
Every single one.
will hurt me.
You got hurt last year, didn't you?
I did?
Yeah,
you knowledge of this?
You pinched your toe.
I did what?
You maybe it was the year before, but you would not stop complaining.
I probably got hit with a tower, if that's what you mean.
Yes, that.
That's just, it's like a
Full body bruising.
That's an occupational hazard.
Actually, though, an
Getting
update.
hit with it.
Can we update them on your finger? I broke Rachel's
Oh,
finger.
right. That's an update.
Badminton.
Oh.
I was going to pick up the birdie, and Carly over here goes, whap, right in my hand.
We get very intense.
It's not as bruised anymore. Not purple anymore.
Splint free, but she will be drinking a lot of milk. I'm in a mood today.
I was gonna say the carriage will hurt me.
Right,
one
the
way
musical,
or
that stuff.
another.
There was a horse.
Right, I was afraid that there were gonna be real horses because Michaela was joking about it.
I want a real horse.
That's what
If there's a real horse, I won't come because I'm afraid of horses.
Understood.
Their eyes and teeth are just.
Just the eyes and teeth.
Well,
not
Carly,
that they're
you're in
large.
luck. There are no real horses, so
Well, there could
now
be.
you have no excuse to not come to the
We
show.
Well,
don't
my
have a
only
prop
other.
horse right now,
I'll have
so-
to come the
Wait, would you
matinee
get
night,
a
right?
prop?
Is that the.
horse?
Matinee is not at night.
Well, we were hoping to build or borrow one.
Oops.
Didn't happen.
The opening night.
Opening night.
Because of work. That.
Oh,
Hobby Lobby's not worth it.
wow.
Though I can buy you guys some discounted crafts.
That's wonderful.
You should talk
Do
to
you
Becky
have
about that.
a horse?
They're actually
What size?
there's a whole
In
section
the back.
What size?
of little creepy
Nope.
horse figurines.
I want big.
And it's a little bit racially insensitive. Cause
We
they're
didn't mean to say that was not necessary to
no, they're just very caricatured portrayals of Native Americans with these horses, and I'm like, don't like that. Look,
very unnecessary to
I
bring into
speak
the
about my
conversation.
whole life, Rachel.
Okay.
That's part of it. Well,
All right.
gonna wet my lips 1 second. What's our next topic for today, Rachel?
Yeah. What is it? Who knows?
Were there other questions
Yes.
on the Instagram page?
One other?
Not really.
No, actually there weren't. I forgot. I got one from Conrad. But he was just asking when he could watch it, so. Not the musical, the...
He
The
can't
podcast.
watch
You
this.
can't watch the musical.
You can watch this podcast?
Well, you can't you can listen.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
Well, if you have synesthesia, I suppose you could watch it. That's not an app, that's a neurological condition.
Okay. What I was gonna ask was,
Back to you, Rachel.
Yeah.
In the studio.
no.
Do you need to wet your lips first before you say anything?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to share anything about how long rehearsals take, or
Oh yeah, Rachel complains about that.
Too long.
right. I was gonna say maybe from the time you start auditions to the musical.
Oh.
How many hours do you say you would dedicate?
Oh, a lot.
When
Here's
I have done the math in the past, it's over 175.
So how much of that is the actual length of the play?
Just 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
All right, that's a nice chunk of time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hope you can sit that long, Carly.
I can't.
There is an intermission.
I-
There's popcorn for purchase.
Can I eat it in the auditorium?
Absolutely.
Oh, because they have the no food and drink rule.
Don't
they?
leave a mess.
Oh,
if you
then I
drop-
guess
you
I
don't-
can't eat the
I hope you know
popcorn.
where your mouth is.
Well, I know where my mouth is, but I'll do like the toss it in your mouth thing, like I do with oyster crackers.
Right. Okay.
Don't bring oyster crackers.
But I do with popcorn too.
That's fine.
Wait,
You
ready?
bought the popcorn from
Don't.
us.
You are not gonna put a penny in your mouth right now. Please don't.
Well, now you mentioned it, I guess. One thing, earlier I was pointing frantically at Chandler and then at the penny, and that's because
Yeah, you
it
know
said
what's going
it
on
was
there.
a 2019 penny.
And what does that have to do with this?
Oh, nothing. I was just like, oh, that's new.
When I was born.
Why were you pointing at him then?
Oh, well,
would
he
know
was just
what
kind of
that
in
said.
my line of sight. I mean, so are the rest of you, but... Let's see, I got, I think, 2 other pennies in my pocket.
No.
Let's check the dates on those, folks.
Yeah, let's see. This one's kind of oxidized, 2001, so
Oh.
older than me. And 1999, also older than... No,
Does it-
98.
Do people
That's why it's
over being born over 2000 make you feel like they shouldn't exist?
Shouldn't exist?
Yeah.
That's how we feel with anyone born after 2003.
I would say being born in any 2000 time period, anyone in that, I'm like, that
Like-
just makes me feel old.
Yeah, like they're not real.
Well, they're real because they're right there.
But, like,
front
are
of
they...
2002 gang.
Oh, Ashley's waving. And she's giving us
Oh,
kisses.
that's
She's licking the glass.
Not appropriate. We're in school, and that's not appropriate. And we hope we're going to redact that from this podcast.
Nope, no redactions. We're gonna have to keep
Consider
in
it
that part where I
redacted.
was talking about
Please
the...
pick up those Clorox wipes and wipe the mess you just made. Oh, she
Oh,
just
wait.
spit.
Why did she just spit on her feet?
And now she's taking her shoes off?
Wait,
Disgusting.
what are you gonna do with that? Ah! She threw it at Aslan. She's dead.
Wait a minute.
Escalated
They're talking
very
about
quickly.
Cinderella.
Cinderella, what a
Cinderella.
lovely tale.
There
So
are-
wait, Lucifer the cat.
There's no Lucifer the cat.
That's
Oh,
That's
come on!
Cinderella?
that's Alice in Wonder.
Oh, yeah. Is it Alice in Wonderland?
No,
Is it-
it's not.
Lucifer the cat?
Is that
Ooh,
Alice in Wonderland when they go down the thing and he's like, who are you?
That's the caterpillar.
Is that Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Who?
I had the Alice in Wonderland Hello Kitty DVD. Did anyone
Sorry,
else
what?
have that?
What is that?
Hello Kitty plays the Alice in Wonderland?
Well, there were like these
Cosplay?
DVDs from 1995. Well, they were
Okay.
actually VHS tapes. And
Wow, that's old. 95. I wouldn't know anything about that.
When were you born?
93.
Oh,
well,
Moving on.
so they would reenact like different stories, and the 2 I remember was the Bamboo Princess, and which was about
Move on.
no, that was about a girl who was born and she was inside this bamboo stalk, and they cut it down, and she became the most beautiful princess in the land
Like
until
a
the moon
butterfly.
had to take her. The moon had
the
to take her
moon
back.
took her?
The moon took her back like Yue in Avatar.
Thank you.
That is confusing.
And like
How
this
does the
very
moon get
handsome.
her?
Well, she was a child of the
With
moon.
arms?
She's
Oh.
child
Hurry up.
born.
Like she wasn't mad about it. She was perfectly fine with it. She's like, it's the prince came to marry her, and she's like, nope, I'm the Bamboo Princess.
Is that
Time
how
to
she said
ascend. Well, it was in the Hello Kitty voice.
it? What is that voice? Can you just give us a small rendition?
Well, I have a mouth, so I can't. But yeah, the other version was the Alice in Wonderland, where it's just Hello Kitty, except she's Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh no, it was good for a little 4-year-old
Watching it on VHS.
Yeah.
Sweet.
on my big square TV.
Nice.
Well, it wasn't mine; it was property of this.
Do you guys maybe want to give some information about maybe preview day or
Oh.
when the dates are at all. Yes, thank you.
So the show is the weekend of March 6th and 7th. Friday, March 6th at 7:30 p.m. in the high school auditorium, and Saturday, March 7th at 2 o'clock and at 7:30. There's 2 showings. We do a preview on Thursday during the day for elementary students grades 4 through 6, and a preview in the afternoon for grades 7 through 12. So you'll be seeing all of Act 1. That ends kind of with a question mark. You don't really know what's going to happen in the next act, so you have to come back and see.
Because, like we said before, it is very different from the Disney version. So you have no idea what it's about.
You have no idea, Rachel.
I don't.
You don't.
No. I didn't try to watch it on YouTube.
You shouldn't.
Last week, I didn't. I couldn't. I really couldn't.
You shouldn't.
Carly Rae Jepsen really scared me.
Did she have bangs in it?
Yes.
Wait, what is the version with Carly Rae Jepsen?
That's the one that we were showing the elementary schoolers the other day.
Call Me Maybe Carly Rae Jepsen?
Yeah.
I don't know it.
2012 was a year.
For her?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I didn't wave. Crap.
Mrs. Snyder.
Becky Snyder,
Yeah, it's
everybody.
Becky.
How much are tickets this year?
$10.
$10.
What an affordable price!
Online sales only. You get to pick your own seat. When you see the posters up in the building, there's a QR code, and you can scan it, and it'll take you right to the ticket website.
What app do we use to
You
get...
pay online.
What app do we use to scan the QR code? Snapchat?
Well, if you have an iPhone, you can just open your camera and hold it up, and it'll take you right there.
actually?
Yeah,
Yes.
Wow.
it links you right to it
I
on
don't
Safari.
use my iPhone for anything other than...
Well, now you're going to
don't.
use it to order tickets.
I will.
Okay, thank you.
So do you want, like, my credit card information?
Yeah, can you give it to us over this podcast?
Yeah.
Social
Social security number. I'll start right now. I
Thank
got
you
it
so
right.
much.
No,
Good
all right, thank you for all this information.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting us share it with you
No, thanks for coming
this
on.
afternoon. Thank you for being here when we were on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now...
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
We have to give a little shout out to the wonderful creative minds behind our new channel music and channel art.
I'm sorry. Can you stop jingling? it really picks up on the microphone.
I let go of them. So thank you to Chili Juice Box and Picturing Changes, also known as Eric Soprena and Abigail Costin. They both worked really hard. What are you doing?
Sorry, your pronunciation of Abigail is very.
Hey, that's how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled.
Okay. Yep. I get it.
People I work with. So, yes, Eric composed our intro and outro music, and Abby created the channel art, which is incredible because I was over her shoulder the whole time going, what if you tried this?
People love that.
Yeah. So, but she got it done pretty quickly, so thank you. We're,
That's all that matters.
yeah, we link to their profiles on our Instagram page if you want to see more of their work, so be sure to follow us there for wacky updates. I wrote it like that. on the Google Doc,
I'm sorry, one more time. What was it?
Wacky updates. I wrote like it would like capitalize, not capitalize, capitalize, not capitalize.
Perfect. Like this fun.
So yeah.
Great.
So wacky updates, information on when our next episodes are, when we post new videos, and some good old-fashioned audience interaction. So if you have like a topic or something you want us to talk about, you can send it to us there. Or if you want to say, I was deeply offended by your most recent episode with Adam Chandler and Katelyn Litwak,
Who
we will
sounds
take
like
it down.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, every time I hear, I think of you, I'm like,
You think of me often?
well, no, but I think of Adam Sandler.
Often.
Yeah, I think of Adam Sandler a lot. He is just on my mind constantly. I think, oh God, his film career really took a downturn. I think, oh, everything went downhill after that. What was it, the Disney movie where they brains gumballs?
Bedtime Stories.
Yeah. Well,
I
actually,
never saw that.
That's a great movie.
it's okay.
Apparently
is
it wasn't.
No, I don't think it was either. You know what
Courtney
else?
Cox is in it.
You know
It's
what
a
else?
great movie.
Courtney, no,
No.
Friends people are evil.
You're relevant.
Yeah. But now, for the real stars of our show, do you have anything you want to plug for this podcast?
Come see Cinderella.
7th period, I eat lunch, and I typically have chicken wing pizza, so if you're willing to make a donation, my office is in the music suite.
Wait,
What kind of donation?
do you
chicken wing pizza. Just bring it to me for my lunch.
Oh, I thought you were saying give me money and I'll give you chicken wing pizza.
That's absolutely not what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
saying bring
What
me
if?
chicken wing pizza for lunch.
What? From where?
Well, I typically buy it from the school.
Oh.
It's not chicken, it's definitely turkey. And I appreciate that, Michelle.
What
Obama.
evidence do you have for
The
that?
evidence I have
Texture.
is when you eat it, it's not chicken.
Oh,
And it is turkey.
When you eat, does your brain just go
The data...
like meat? Like
Okay,
it?
well, when you eat turkey at Thanksgiving, you're not like, oh, chicken, I think. You know that it's turkey.
Well, the thing is,
They taste different.
I don't eat much.
Right now, I'm plugging turkey.
Well, that's enough.
That's it.
Well,
Oh, well, that's it for this podcast.
any- Like-
Tickets go on sale to the general public.
Monday, February 17th. The link will be posted on the school webpage.
Also,
The VVS
follow-
Drama Club Instagram.
Yes.
At VVS Drama Club.
Who
no,
runs
just
that?
at VVS Drama.
At VVS Drama.
It's
I
run-
run it.
That's run by a sophomore, Kiana Vaughn, and
Okay.
she did a very, very great job revamping the page.
Yeah, she does good. Like, cause she's like the only
She's
other
a
person I
do-gooder.
follow on this
Not the
Instagram.
rest of us.
What?
Wow.
Well, no. On the
Whatever.
what's it?
Whatever.
The declassified
All right.
one. Because
It's
we
time
got to
for me
keep
to
the
go.
ratio good, like we said.
This is true.
But no, she featured us on her on the story
Yes,
twice.
I know.
So
The bell's gonna ring?
Yes.
get out! Go! Alright, this has been the VVS Declassified podcast.
I didn't like that ending.
You don't like it, no? Well, we have to settle on
Do an
something.
alternate ending.
Wait,
Melanie.
what about the thing that Mr. Whalen came up for us?
No, he's not on this episode.
No, we have to though. He gave
He
it
came
to
up
us.
with-
He's-
Okay, as an outro. Waylon, wail out.
and I thought it
He
was
should
so
just-
lovely.
He should just end his classes like that. Like
I would.
Yeah. Chandler, Chandlin.
No.
Absolutely not. It's not good at all.
Mr. Chandler as the Onceler.
I'm sorry, what? What did you even say?
Mr. Chandler as the Onceler from the Lorax.
No.
He's the guy who was a capitalist. He kills all the trees like Jeff
Do you want me
Bezos
to do
does
that?
workers.
This is a school-oriented podcast.
Which is why we spew nothing but facts. Alright, now I'm gonna get taken out by Jeff Bezos. Alright, we can leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
having
coming.
us.
Wailing
No,
well
thank
out.
you.
No, Rachel, we're not doing that.